Look, we got rain and we got lightning. And I told Becky it was thunder I heard. She says, no, it's the pups running on the deck. That'd be thunder. The pups are actually inside. I watched it over there with those trees, and literally a minute later, and Red's headed for the dry spot over there. He can go in the shop if he wants. He's gonna go run around the corner of the house and sleep outside the bedroom window anyway. But see how much is coming off of that? And we just cleaned the downspout and gutter down there. Oh, and Redman just shook. Now I'm soaked. Anyway, hey, there's our Thursday evening. I found the moon. A little shower last night lasted like maybe 3 minutes. Got a 1/10 of an inch in that. Actually, just over. Nothing since then. And the cows, they all came up then too. They didn't go back out because they're still in the lot. I could see them before I walked down here. So, but yeah, Friday morning, nice damp one. It's drippy too. 50 degrees and 99% humidity, so it's going to be drippy. That light comes on, the moose start. See? Funny how that happens. Good morning, girls. I know I don't have a bucket yet, but I'm here. Look like they're serious about something, don't they? Well, come on. Oh, you had to switch partners coming up here, huh? Because Pest quit. You who I think you are? Yes, you are. 111J. That's who I thought it was. And that's Pest behind her. And they're worried about the dogs. Well, I scratched my head and thought about that last little strip in there last night. It's like I was contortioned enough yesterday working over the top of the piano, and my brain was not working to, I think I laid things out right, and then I was second guessing it. So I said screw it. Maybe I'll work on it today, maybe I won't. Need to get it done and get stuff moved, because get that room done, get some of her office stuff in there, and the trailer on the other side of that wall I gotta have next weekend, except it is packed full from one end to the other with shit out of the house. And I don't know that I can get the other trailer in there where we gotta go. And it's got just as much shit in it. I'm not sure how this week's gonna work. Unless I just stuff animals in the freaking canopy on my pickup and hope they stay in. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna feed.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you, Brent.
Look at that fancy outfit she got on.
What are you wearing? Moose. You say moose?
That was a gift from Brent and his family when they come to visit. So there you go, Brent. You can see her in it.
Moose. Moose.
Cows.
Cow moose.
Cows.
What do you think, Blakely? You can look around in here. Just stay away from
The ceiling? Look at the ceiling.
look at the grin on her
You
face.
see TT's ball? What your Oma's doing?
And now TT doesn't like it.
I'm exhausted.
You can hang something on it so you can see your desk. little late now. I ain't taking
Yeah,
it
she'll
down.
put me in that goddamn corner is what she'll do.
That's okay. And hey, Piper Doug had an idea. He said it was too bad we didn't have a wooden barrel to do something around the hot water heater. Well, Doug, it just so happens that Becky's best friend's husband's a winemaker at a local winery. And we could get a wine barrel. I just got to figure out how to make it work. I think I got a couple ideas.
Yeah.
What?
Say good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Papa.
High five? Okay, high five. Thank you. Knuckles?
Oh, you want to high five the camera?
Boom.
Boom.
You got a
Good
high
job.
five on the camera. You better give TT a high five too, because she helped.
She's about done. Hey, do I high five?
Yeah, TT's knee is not doing well today. Too much ladder work and everything else.
Did you get a high five?
So
Don't touch the edge. Owies.
sitting here going online trying to find French doors for that hole. Prices on those things is crazy. So I'm going to tell Becky to see what her brother's got for doors.
Oh, we need to see what he has for below the barn too.
But
What was that, 24 inches?
what?
Bigger than that. Underground. Still got a fucking hole in the bottom.
I guess I got to figure out what she's talking about.
The hole at the bottom.
The hole at the bottom of what?
The hill behind the barn. The pipe for it?
He doesn't have any culvert.
Bet, buddy.
Oh, well, it's nice to know now.
That's why I said, is it 24 inch?
Last piece is in. I goofed though. I should have took another 1/4 inch off of there. But you know what I said? That piece goes to, see if we can see it in the dark. Do the splice. It's about 3/4 across that joist, and then we just put that little piece in, which was the other trim off of this one. It was actually the long edge I took off. So that's done. Then I was looking here. I've been also looking for French doors because that's what Becky wants to put in here. You're talking like $700, $1,800 for something decent. It's like, I don't think so, Wally. The piece that's going to go across here is only going to have there and across here, and I got to put a board here. And I may cut something and put in the middle if it works out. Yeah, I may not. I may have to though. Although it'll be fastened on this end one to hold it, and that one, so maybe we'll be fine. I don't know. And so far, it's not raining today. Radar shows some stuff coming at us, but I may start some trim while it's not raining and I can cut trim outside. We will see. In the meantime, I'm going to take a break. Just like this. Lately's been bringing me her little plastic pizza slices to eat. She'd bring them with Ty too, but Ty's going to make Wyatt a bottle while Wyatt and I chill. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? I think I got molding figured out for that room. I don't know. Trying to find a French door that will fit the hole now. And unfortunately, everything says they're 80 inches and we don't quite have 80. So I gotta find something I can trim down. I found narrow enough to fit to 50 and a 1/4 inch hole. 48 inch door takes 50 and 1/16 rough opening, so we can make it fit that way. It's just the other way. And damn, they're expensive. Chewy dogs. I don't know which one to blame, but finally made it outside to do something. And right across top of the hump right here was a whole bunch of chewed up foam. I picked up was scattered out in the yard. I put it back where they found it, sort of. Anybody needs some appliances? And I shut the gate and locked it so they can't get into it. That's what's left of Blue's bed. I don't know why the hell they got it in for him. And for chewing everything they can find. Anyway, it's still supposed to rain for the next 10 days. And I was a little late getting plastic picked up. It is right there on that pallet now. They were out here, hence the piles of wet, nasty shit. But I'm really trying to figure out the Tetris. If I turn this around and back it in, I don't know if that's high enough to go over that tire, which means it's going to take the whole space there is. Other option is put it back where we had it last year, which is right here on this side of this bay, and the tractor can stay hooked to it and still be undercover. But I gotta find someplace for all this shit. And I was kind of hoping we'd have the combine sold and that header would be out of here. But I haven't heard anything from that guy. I let him know that I had a good set of batteries to put in it, and I have not heard anything back since I sent him that message. So I have no idea. But before we can put the big traveler in here, we got to weasel the little one in back here. Then the big one can come in. Should maybe leave room for my pickup to park in here for a while. The way Becky's got the machine shed screwed up, the 135, which is sitting in the big better bay, cannot go back in its home. So it would fit back here. And that would have, oh, irrigation pump's got to go in here too. That would have everything under roof. My actual plan, when I came out, I was going to put the big bedder away. I was going to find a place to put that little tractor to get it out of the way and put the big bedder away. And then I realized, no, I got to take a broom to the charge chamber on that, knock that stuff out, and put the trap door back up. And I thought, I didn't get to this, so I got this done. Won't be long, we'll be into hay that's dry. Bad thing is we're also on the cusp of some of the cows starting their third trimester, which is where we can't afford to have white mold going in for the cows. The bales we just fed yesterday, there wasn't any white mold on. They were wet, but there wasn't any white mold. But get back in between some of those and there might be some. Probably a given that there's some on those top bales between the bales. So we just watch for that when we feed. Set them to the side and they can go to the steers or the calves, either way. So, and of course Ty and Becky are both dealing with babies. They're both being a handful today, which really isn't much new. Yeah, I gotta find a place to put that too. I kind of want to keep that where it's easily accessible and not buried someplace. I might be able to sneak it in here and put it against that tractor and leave room to walk through. I don't know. We'll find out. Start out by getting rid of this pipe. Gonna tie it on there, tie it to the pole, that way it doesn't float away. Because we have picked them up in the creek right over there from here. That's not fun. And I'm gonna dump it. The fun part is trying to rotate it so the foot valve will open. And seeing what all's in that tub at the bottom. I like the old days when we didn't have to have the tub on the end. Didn't have as much trouble with stuff. But she's just down here playing.
No, we were about to squish him.
Oh, I was about to squish him.
Yeah, he's gonna get squished in between.
So there you go.
Hi, buddy.
The younger one.
He's got some wormies.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you do, buddy.
All through his frickin' ectoskeleton. Never had any
Let go of
worms
that.
in the crawdads.
Let go of that. Let go.
Must be holding onto her
I'm
glove.
trying to help you, you little shit. There.
Oh, we'll see how many more are in there. Maybe there's more, maybe there's not. Nice thing, when we didn't have to have that on the end, we didn't have that issue.
I could just barely hear him scraping in here.
Little bugger didn't like it in there when it was coming out anyway. Oh well.
Oh, I have another one.
You do?
I just heard him.
She has another one.
I don't know where he is though, but I just heard his tail smack. Okay, so that's not one there. I don't know where he is, but I did just hear his tail smack.
I'm wondering if he isn't against the bottom of the tub. No, maybe not. Where I was looking is not.
Just don't pinch me for
There may or may not be another one.
I mean, I just heard his tail.
And there we have it. Ready to go back up. Already opened the valves. Yeah, you need to put that away. And there's what it looks like when we're done. That'll stay there as long as the water doesn't get too high. Little things to keep in mind down here. That has a pipe goes down in it that when I was a kid went up to water the garden, which was where our camp trailer was, and water the horses and the horses pasture, which was basically where those two barns are. And there was a spigot up near where my track was sitting. That's what the little pump was always for. We also used it to prime the main pump because, you know, it's a whole lot easier to pour 1 gallon in than pour 10 gallons in or 20 gallons in. And the power pole used to be about there till the muskrats and nutria got to the bank. And one winter, the whole bank washed out and the pole was hanging by the guy wire. And that's when we had to use a much longer suction line. I really wish everything was still out there. And when they set the new pole, that's when that was not so far off the ground. This is one of the concerns of the guy that's gonna come and replace the box. You know, talking about code for things. That's not even 2 feet off the ground to the bottom of the box. And the meter between 4 and 5 feet off the ground is where it sets. And when I was a kid, before they took a whole bunch of rock channel out down toward Tualatin, and the Tualatin would back up and this would back up, there's nothing to have 6 feet of water down here.
We're all gathered right up here.
Oh, she's worried the cows are going to beat us. We gotta hurry. Well, made it up here with the pump. All that stuff we had stacked on top of it fell off right on the side of the trailer. I stopped, hosed the mud off everything, hosed the manure off the pump tires because, yeah, they don't need the manure stuck to them all winter. Kind of like to keep those tires around. So the pump is over by the bin. So is the suction line. Pump's ready to put away. Still need to fix the suction line. It's something we got to get done because I don't like priming a pump every time it's shut off for more than half an hour. It's a pain in the butt. And a little late in the day to make a phone call now, but next week I'm going to have to call the guy at Ernst Hardware about coming and putting the new electric box down there. The one fuse that was on that load bar that I repaired. Yeah, the guts were trying to come out of it. It was still holding, but yeah, everything's pretty much scooched. And I was informed that the plan for tomorrow is to hook up the little stock trailer and get it emptied because we need it here in a week. I also kind of wanted to go get tubs. I don't want to take that dump trailer down there. So, tomorrow, excuse me, when my pickup gets fired up to move that trailer over there, the little stock trailer, I will move the lumber out of the end bay in the big bale barn. Oh, the little traveler's back there too. I think you can see it. Yeah. Right there next to the big one. Boop. Right there. Slip it back in there against the versatile tire so it's out of the way. Back the other one in. Go from there. And I still don't know what to do with that lumber. Becky says, how can we put it in an empty grain bin? We got one empty grain bin, and that's supposed to get O's put into it. And I'm not packing all that lumber by hand. And between the lumber and there's plywood. Zoom. He saw something. So, anyway. Of course, we get all done for the day, then the sun comes out. I don't know what it's going to do. It might rain, it might not. They're still calling for rain all week, but it didn't rain at all today. All of it was last night, so a whole 12/100ths of an inch. And we've got almost, no, maybe not. I don't know. We've got almost as much rain this month as we've had the last couple months. Which is kind of odd because October it's turned on the 1st and hasn't shut off. So, but lots of crap to move. See if we can get something caught up because 3 of us can do things instead of 1.5. We got 2 days before we get kids again. Fun times. But you know, love them both. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a great Friday. Hope everybody has a great Saturday. And weather permitting, I'll get something done tomorrow.